What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new reaction. That's right, another reaction. I've decided, you know what? I don't care. I'm doing reactions. This is what I love to do, so here we are. It's been a minute. Life's been crazy here recently. I just haven't even had time to make a video. But today, I'm making time because I miss you guys and I miss making videos. So today, we're watching 7 things not to say in England if you're in America. This video is about my arch nemesis, English. Y'all know, English is tough. I suck at it. I mean, it's bad. It's bad. Especially the English we speak over here. It don't make any dang sense. And throughout my years of making reactions, y'all know I say some stuff sometimes. But in the past, I've said some things in some videos that like make sense here in the US. Like it doesn't mean anything too crazy here. But it means something completely different in the UK, and I post the video, and I think, oh, there's nothing wrong with this. Then y'all let me know in the comments, hey, JT, that means something completely different over here, and then I'm embarrassed. So, but it's always crazy to me that we speak the same language, technically. But there's so many words and terms and sayings that just mean completely different stuff in both countries, and today we're going to check those out. So if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, drop a like for more reactions like this. We are back. I've missed you guys so much. I love you guys so much, but other than that, let's get into it.
We've all committed embarrassing faux pas. I once asked Karen Gillan whether she preferred the name Amelia or Gingerface. She cried in a cupboard for 3 hours. I won't ever let her play down that faux pas. But if you're an American visiting England, there are some, shall we say, Americanisms you may just want to keep to yourself unless you have no...
Dude, this is a old Lost in the Pond video. 8 years ago. Goodness. I did not know this video was this old. Wow.
Shame, like me. So here, without further ado, are 7 things not to say in England if you're American. To blow someone off.
Oh. Yeah, no, I wouldn't say that. That could mean a lot of stuff. I don't think that sentence has ever came out of my mouth. And I don't plan on it to, so...
In America, despite overwhelming odds to the contrary, this phrase does not mean... I'm trying to think of a suitable euphemism.
Yes, please. This is YouTube, okay? Listen. Listen.
Doesn't mean fellatio. Rather, it means a failure to keep an appointment with someone.
Yeah.
So imagine my surprise when one of my friends lamented that his dad kept blowing him off. Was Indiana living up to its stereotype? Was it indeed the incest capital of America?
What? I thought it was Kentucky. Kentucky. Listen. But no, I've been blown off a lot. I've never blown somebody off, so... Oh, that's... No, I gotta cut that. I can't leave that in there. Oh, no.
No, I just have a really dirty mind. Which probably accounts for my confusion over the next entry. Whatever you do, America, don't use this phrase around British people, or, you know, anyone.
I have heard this, like you're double fisting it, yeah, like you're up in there, you know?
I mean, in what universe does this phrase not sound unequivocally filthy?
It does.
In America, obviously, where the phrase double fisting unfathomably means to carry and consume 2 drinks simultaneously.
Yeah, or just doing 2 things at the same time, you know, like, oh, you're double fisting it. You know, you got a cheeseburger in one hand, a large fry in the other, you're just getting up in there, you know?
But let's be honest, to the rest of us, it just means shoving 2 fists up your fanny pack. Oh, fanny pack. Okay.
This video being like choppy and this old makes this so much better.
Said many times, right? But fanny has 2 very distinct and yet equally biological meanings on either side of the pond.
I did know this one. I did. I think a lot of people know that this means a different thing in the UK, so...
While both countries can probably agree that this travel accessory is the worst fashion faux pas since shoulder pads, the 2...
But... It works. It works. Hey, you need to carry some things that can't quite fit in your pocket, and you don't want to wear like a book bag or a purse or something? Fanny pack it is. Hey.
Can't agree on what the accessory should be called. The American term fanny pack has long been the source of amusement in England, where the word fanny means a lady's part. For our part, no pun intended.
Oh, I thought it meant butt. But it means the other thing. Oh.
The British call it a bum bag. You know, bum meaning, just as fanny does in America, your arse.
Yeah.
And so with all this talk of human...
I like bum bag more. Yo, what you got in your bum bag? Yeah, you might get punched if you said that over here.
Orifices, now might be the perfect time to hit up our next entry. That was intended. Actually, Wednesday might be a better time to hit up this next entry because Wednesday and Hump Day to Americans are one and the same.
Which I don't understand. Like, I guess we're looking at it like a camel or something. Like, Monday's down here, Tuesday's here, Wednesday's here. Like, oh, you're on the hump. And now Thursday, now you're on the other side of it. That's what I've always pictured, but I don't know if that's why we actually call it Hump Day. Or maybe there's just some freaky dudes back in the day that was like, you know what, Wednesday's a good day to do this.
The story goes that Hump Day, coined in 1965, is a friendly term suggesting Americans are past the hump of the earlier week, but to Brits it just sounds like an excuse to have some rumpy-pumpy.
It does. But yeah, okay, you're over the hump of the week. You're on the downside of it. It does make sense, but it's still weird. So.
Okay, I have to admit, there's no actual evidence to suggest that this one is exclusive to America. But what I can say is that
rim shot? What?
I first heard it in America, so that's good enough for me. Now, officially Americans, and potentially others, use the term rim shot to mean that bum thing.
Oh, yeah, okay. I was trying to figure out what is a rim shot, but yeah, okay, I've heard that.
People say when somebody's told a terrible pun. Now, obviously, I'm not going to sit here and explain to you why I think the word sounds really coarse. Just go and Google words that sound like rimshot and then clear your history immediately. Oh, America, it's time you and I had a sit down and talked about the verb to pet.
What? To pet the dog? There ain't nothing wrong with that. Just pet the dog. I could pet two of them right here. They're both right here. So
a long time ago, in a country far, far away, England, public swimming baths throughout the land added one very crucial but very silly directive to their fascist agenda. No petting in the pool, mate. Don't know why it was in that accent, but it was. Yeah, no petting in the pool. This was a distinctly 1950s way of saying, please refrain from putting your tongue in that person's throat.
What? What? Huh? That was happening so much, they had to come up with a saying for it? What? Nah. I don't care. I'm petting the dog. I don't care.
What? So, if you ask an English person, can I pet your dog? You're asking them, can I give it a romantic kiss? No dog owner on the planet would be okay with that. Would he? Call the Yorkshire authorities. Yeah. Instead, we would say, can I stroke the dog?
Oh, no, what? No.
That sounds worse, doesn't it?
That sounds a lot worse.
So sometimes it's not just actual...
If somebody walked in my house and said, can I pet the dog? I'd be like, yeah, go ahead, sure. Yeah. That's normal. But if somebody walked in my house and said, can I stroke the dog? They're going to get kicked out. You're going in the front yard.
Words that can land us in hot water. While it's perfectly acceptable in Britain to strike a pose similar to former Prime Minister and part-time supermodel Winston Churchill.
This right here, listen, I do it at the end of every video. It means something completely different. I probably get 20 comments per video about this right here.
Be sure that you do have your hand the right way round. Okay, so don't do that because that means flipping somebody off.
Yeah. Just
with two fingers. It's kind of like double fisting in a way. It's with fingers. Funny story, actually. I remember this one time when a female friend of mine did this to indicate girl power. Like the Spice Girls. I think she was being ironic. Unless you're doing it to the management that gave us the Spice Girls, then it's okay. Just, either way, don't do this to the British people because they will be completely and utterly a little bit miffed.
Dude, at the very beginning of my channel, at the end of my videos, y'all know I'm like JTReacts and I'm out. Peace, right? At the very beginning of my channels, I used to do it this way. I'm sorry. Don't look at that. But I used to do it the other way because that's how I've always thrown up peace. Peace. Like that. But the amount of comments I got from people like, dude, I enjoyed this video. I love this guy so much up until the end when he flicked me off. And I was like, what are you talking about? I did not flick you off. And then I learned that if you do it the other way, that's what it means in the UK. And I had no idea. So now, unless I mess up and I'm just in the heat of the moment, I just throw it up. I usually try to do it the correct way, so that way I'm not flicking y'all off at the end of every video. Dude, I love that video. It being 8 years old and choppy, to me, made it so much better. But what did we learn? Well, we learned that you shouldn't blow somebody off to go double fist pet the dog on a hump day. So, alright guys, that is going to do it for today's reaction. 7 things not to say in England as an American. Y'all let me know some other things if you can. Don't get too crazy in the comments now, alright? My channel's already on the verge of death with YouTube. We can't be going crazy in the comments. So, if y'all want to see more reactions like this, let me know by hitting that like button. It's so good to be back. I've missed you guys so much. I love you guys so much. Make sure to go out today. Spread love, spread kindness. Do something nice for my day. JTReacts, and I'm out. Peace. Y'all see it the correct way. Peace.